Definitely head over to Arapahoe Basin. They also have a great uphill race series, the Rondo series. You can check that all out at arapahoebasin.com. And I am here with Erin with Red Buffalo Cafe. Welcome, Erin. I'm so glad to see you again.
It's so great. It's a wonderful way to start the new year.
I know. And who doesn't need a coffee right now for the new year?
I'm sure there are plenty of people who just need a little extra help this morning.
Right, I know. Yeah, especially staying up later than you're normally.
Yeah.
And oh gosh.
Unless you celebrate it on like Greenland time.
Oh,
and
right.
Then you're good.
Yeah, I celebrated on New York time.
Okay, that's always a good way for Colorado.
It is. Well, let's really dive deep into your coffees.
Yes,
because
let's.
It is very unique, and you do a different type of, it's like fine wine, where people want to learn more about that. So
yeah, absolutely.
You're an expert. Tell us more.
You know, all of our staff have gone through training with the Baristas Guild and with the Specialty Coffee Association. And what that does is it really helps us really appreciate the science and the origin and all the things that go into this morning cup of coffee that everyone is so keen on. And as well as tea, there's a lot of tea aspects to this as well. And I think what that really makes that difference is when you are traveling or you're out and about and you say, wow, I really like coffee, or I prefer it this way, but you don't know what makes those differences. Those are what we try to specialize in. And you know, at 6 in the morning on New Year's Day, you might not want to care about the coffee science, but you'll certainly taste that difference that comes from knowing where you're sourcing, kind of the science behind coffee extraction, and all those things. You'll taste them, but we're so happy to talk to everyone about coffee science.
Yeah. And this is Oliver.
This is Oliver here. I think it's too early for him to talk about coffee science, but he loves coming into the coffee shop. We want everyone to feel when they come into Red Buffalo that this is what Silverthorne feels like. This is what Summit County feels like.
Oliver, what's your favorite thing at the coffee shop?
What's your favorite thing to drink? I think he prefers chocolate milk.
Yeah, chocolate milk.
Chocolate milk, yeah.
The hot chocolate's really good.
And he really likes
apple cider.
apple cider, yes. Is
So-
that your favorite one?
So let's talk a little bit about your location too.
Yes.
I mean, it is still wintertime, but everyone likes to be outside.
They do. So we're right a quarter mile north of the I-70 Silverthorne Interstate exit, and our front patio looks right out onto the Gore Range, and then we have our back patio that we try to keep shoveled during the winter too, and that's right on the Blue River. And you know, it's still really good fishing in the winter, and our neighbors, Cutthroat Anglers, can set anyone up for it. But I wouldn't be the one fishing in the river this morning. It's a little chilly, but if you are the person fishing in the river, it's steps from our back door, so you can come on in, warm your hams up, or go back out and fish again.
Well, that's more of a tradition, you know, to jump in. But if, you know, you don't want to jump in and get yourself really cold on New Year's Day, you can come and get some coffee and warm up.
You absolutely can. We've got some great community tables, rocking chairs. We've got books from the Summit County libraries that are for sale, and the money all goes back to the libraries. And you can just kind of come, sit, relax, and get a really good feel of what Silverthorne is like.
Well, and that's great, because you guys are the community hub here.
Yes.
So a little bit about what's happening. You guys also do live music, correct?
We do. We have live music every Saturday, and the best way to figure out who's playing is to go onto our Facebook page, on our events page. We have a calendar there, and it'll kind of show who's playing. We always like to feature local musicians. Last week we had Keith Finistat playing, and he's always so fun. So if you want to know who is coming up on your Saturday morning, just go to our Facebook page, which is /Red Buffalo Cafe on Facebook, and you can really get a good idea who's coming.
That's great. So not only community, but you also have some amazing food items. Let's just touch on that as well.
So we have our pastries that we have. We have bagels that are delivered every morning from Di's Mountain Bagel. She's in Breckenridge. And I love to make our salmon and capers bagel, and we put avocado on there. And we
I eat that every day.
An aioli
I
sauce.
could eat it every day.
You could. It's very large. It's great for headed out onto the mountains. And then, you know, just whatever you want to do. We have an acai bowl. We have build your own smoothie. So kind of a bunch of options to accommodate your morning coffee or your tea.
Yeah. Everything is so wonderful. So if people want to come in, especially today, you're open today.
We are open on New Year's Day today, yes.
Yeah, and what a great way to start the new year with some healthy coffee.
Yes.
You know, this doesn't need training wheels.
It doesn't need training wheels. I think, you know, it's a lot like fine wines or good beers, is that once you get into really good stuff, you don't need to mask it with a bunch of other things. Now, granted, we have some really fun seasonal drinks that we make. We have our homemade pumpkin syrup in the fall. We do a lavender syrup in the summertime. So You can make fun sweetness to really complement your coffee, but you don't need those training wheels. It's all, like good tequila. If you have a good tequila, you don't need your lime and salt.
Right.
You can sip on it really well.
Yeah.
But if you're trying to think too, I really want to start drinking more green tea or whatever this New Year's resolution might be, or I want to spend more time shopping locally or whatever it is. We have 30 different types of loose leaf teas, which would just be an amazing way to start your new tea transition.
Yes, and once you try really good coffee, you're not going to go back, I promise you.
No, you won't.
It is really good. And you guys sell coffee there as well.
Absolutely, in bulk, and we can ship it and mail it, or we have on our website, which is redbuffalocafe.com, we have a very small selection of all the different coffees we carry, and we can ship that right to you.
And that's all fair trade, correct, as well?
Yes,
Yeah.
and we can tell you a lot of times where exactly the farm is and where you're getting it from.
That's really cool. So if you want to learn more about coffee, head over to Red Buffalo. Tell us where you guys are located one more time.
358 Blue River Parkway in Silverthorne, so close to anything you want to do in Silverthorne today.
Yeah, perfect. So make that a great stop on your Silverthorne
Yes.
adventure today. And thank you, Oliver. Thank you guys for coming
Yes.
in. Thank you, Erin.
Thanks
it's
for
always
having
good to see you.
us.
Yeah, and we'll be back right after the short break.